Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I have another Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel review for you. It's been a while, actually. I was just trying to think of the last time I did a Super Ninja Steel review, and I can't think of it like immediately. It doesn't come to mind. I have a couple of items, and I've been waiting for the right time to kind of sit down and really get through them. So here is the first of many more to come. This is the Ninja Super Steel Blaster. So in the Zord cockpits in Super Ninja Steel, they have their, Ninja Super Steel mode, I guess, because this is the Ninja Super Steel Blaster, so I guess that's what it's called. But you know, their powered up armor form. So this is an American original. This was not from Ninja, as far as I know. And this was kind of a new weapon just to sell toys. And so here's the toy. Yay, more toys. So I have this here, and we're gonna open this up and see what it's all about. But here's the packaging. If it's been a while, so just as a refresher, they've kind of gone with the black, background with the lightning bolt. This one features the Red Ranger in Ninja Super Steel mode, and it, includes the packaging content. So you got the blaster, got a power star, and 6 darts, which apparently launch up to 60 feet. So that's pretty cool. So that is the packaging right there. And then the back of the box shows you a bit more. So showing how they're holding the weapon, launches darts up to 60 feet, realistic battle sounds, and then additional items available right there. So seems pretty cool. I do like the design of this. I do have to say, it's very un-ninja-like to have a blaster like this, but for all the things that Ninja Steel doesn't do well, something like this original kind of blaster that looks kind of neat, it does well. So let's see how the toy holds up, though, because that is the important question, right? So without further ado, let's get this open and take a look. Alright, so here is the Ninja Super Steel Blaster out of the packaging. This thing is kind of neat. So let's take a look at the Power Star real quick. Get that stuff out of the way. Here it is. I believe this is the same Power Star that came with the chainsaw thing. I forget what it's called, but the other American-made weapon that was actually really cool. The chainsaw sword thing. So that I think it's the same one. It's like their Ninja Master Mode Power Star, whatever they call it. I mean, it's the same as all the other Power Stars. I've said it before in my other reviews. It's cheap. It's flimsy. The foam looks terrible. It sucks. Just plain and simple. But just to get it out of the way for the sake of completion, grab the morpher right here and get the sounds. Ninja Master Mode Star. Okay, so again, very simple. And then this one, it's a little hard to take off. I feel like I'm gonna rip off the foam or something when I try and do it. Here's the Gold Rangers morpher here. Slightly different sounds. And yeah. Oh, isn't there an extra sound? Hold on, I don't think I did that right. Activate. Yeah, there's no Power Star there. Hold on. Activate. Oh, is that it? I don't even remember anymore how these things work. It probably is it. Who cares? Nobody even cares about this anymore. So, alright. Moving on to the actual item here. So you do have 6 darts, standard, I think Nerf-sized darts probably. Hey, pretty soon they can actually be Nerf darts and not like off-brand knockoffs. Because Nerf is owned by Hasbro, and now Power Rangers, the toys will be by Hasbro, which is super cool. So, here it is. Here's the blaster. Pretty decent size. That's one thing that I do like about it. I do like the design. In toy form, it does look a little basic. There's, not too much paint or anything to it, especially in the latter half of it. On the other side especially, it's really only one-sided. Over here, it looks very basic. You can see all the screw holes and stuff all over the place. It's definitely a kid's toy, not any kind of a collector's item of any sort. I'm so used to, getting the legacy stuff and all that lately, but yeah, so here it is. And then you have this little spinny thing right here with some Power Star design and stuff. I don't know if it says anything, if it means anything, but there it is. And I do like this little design right here with like kind of like the lion's like mane sort of, or not mane, but like the hair, and it's like almost like flames sort of. It's a really interesting design. I do like this, the front part of the blaster. I think it's a really cool design, mouth open, and that's where the darts come from. So yeah, it's a really cool design overall of the blaster. And so basically the idea is you can push the trigger, and then also you can push this back and it clicks, and as you push it back that spins, and then once you push it, it fires the dart. And you can also, with it push back, you can do this, and it makes that spin basically. So I'll turn it on, you'll hear all the sounds, but the other thing that I wanted to mention here is you can actually only shoot one dart at a time. So this top one right here is for shooting the dart. The bottom two is just for storing darts. So even though it comes with 6, you can only have 3 in at once, and it only fires one at a time, and then you have to take one out and put it in right there. So just for demonstration purposes, ready, and it does fire it with a good amount of force. So we're gonna put that to the test in a little while, but I just wanted to mention that at least. And you can also put a power star in here. It doesn't matter which power star. I'll just use the one that it came with, but you can put any power star right there. So here's the on-off switch. So let's hear the sound that it makes. Okay, interesting sound. So every time you push the trigger, you get that sound. So same sound right there. But what's kind of cool is when you hold it down, you get this sound. And you don't have to keep holding it down. You just hold it down to activate the sound and then let go. So it's like a rapid fire sound. So if you just push it once, you get that. If you hold it down, you get that. So that's actually pretty cool. I do dig that a lot. Then sound-wise, you do get a sound when you lock in a dart. So push this back. So you get that little power-up sound, kind of. And then while it's ready to go, before you push the trigger, you can actually do this. So every time you do that and make it spin, it makes that sound. And then once you're ready, you push the trigger, and you get that sound right there. Now, if you really want the full power, you can plug in a power star. Whoops. Hold on, it's not clicking in. Try it again. Okay, so you get that little power-up sound. And then, this is slightly disappointing, but you can push the trigger to activate like the final blast sound. But if you try and push back this right here and kind of load up the dart and then push the trigger, it's the same thing. So whether you do this part or not, just pushing the trigger activates the final sound. There's not two separate sounds. Kind of like when I took away the power star, there was a basic sound right here and then kind of the power up mode when you push this back, right? Instead, in this mode, it's the same sound. So here's what I mean. So if I just push the trigger just like this, and there you go. Holding it down is going to do the same thing. I'll just show you. Doesn't matter. I can just, no matter how many times I push it, it's going to be the same sound. It's pretty long as well. Okay, so let's push this back. Same power-up sound. Same sound as before. And then once I push the trigger, it's the same super long sound that you just heard. I kind of wish they did something even more cool, like bigger, or had a differentiator between when you push this back and push the trigger versus just pushing the trigger by itself, you know? But yeah, minor little thing. Overall, you still get a decent amount of sounds. All right, enough. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna turn this off actually, so that way we don't constantly get all the sounds and everything. And we're gonna demonstrate these darts and see just how powerful they are. But that is overall the sounds that this comes with, and it's pretty decent for what it is. I will do size comparisons later in this video as well, by the way. But first, let's get some villains set up over here. So I'm just going to drop in Galvanax, even though technically he's already destroyed when Super Ninja Steel starts. I'm just going to throw in random villains, whichever season they're from. I don't even remember now. They're just going to be here now. So we got Ripcon, I think it is, right? So we're just going to start throwing in some villains and see how many can be, taken down by this blaster. Oh, and he just took all the villains down by himself. So there you go. What is it? Cataclock? Is that his name? He just took down all the villains by himself. But let's see what we got here. So I'm just going to take these darts that are locked and loaded right here. And, all right, ready? Who should I go for? Let's go right for Galvanax right there. Ready? Oh, the villain right behind him shielded him from falling back completely. Let's see if we can get them all knocked down. Ah, there we go. All right. So we're making progress. We're doing it. Let's go for Ripcon's already kind of falling. It's actually leaning against this the sheet right here, so it's kind of already fallen down. Let's just do this here and see if I can I get 2 in a row? This one's kind of heavy, so that one might be a little tough to knock down at the same time. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, not 2 in a row, but let's see what we get here. Ready? There you go. Knocked him down pretty easily right in the chest right there, the clock. So, yeah, I mean, it works pretty well. I mean, definitely has a good amount of force, as you can see. So, I certainly do appreciate that. So, overall, I mean, I think it's still pretty decent for what it is. I like the design, and it works for what it's supposed to. So, if you like the design, then it might be worth picking up, and I think kids will enjoy it as well if they do like this blaster. So, next up, let's do some size comparisons and see what it looks like next to some other Super Ninja Steel weapons. All right, so here I am, and here is the Ninja Super Steel blaster right here. Yeah, as you can see, it's still a pretty decent size for someone like me. So, pretty cool. I do dig the functionality. Good size, feels nice, looks pretty decent for what it is, you know. Yeah, so there it is. There's the, I just whacked myself in the head with it, but here's a little comparison with the little chainsaw sword as well. Oh, this thing is on. I didn't even know it's on. Is there even an on-off switch on this thing? I don't even know. But size comparison-wise, the chainsaw sword is longer. You know, in case you were wondering. Which one do I like better? I like the chainsaw sword because it's a freaking chainsaw sword. Like, come on. But the blaster is still pretty neat. And so these are the 2 original designs. And it's interesting that when they try and do something original, they're going for a chainsaw and a blaster, 2 things which are not very ninja-like. So, I don't really understand. I think Bandai and Saban, I don't think they understood either, which is why the show isn't so great, but, you know, there it is right there. Also, comparison with the Ninja Superstar Blade, I think it was called. So, right here, the blade is a little bit longer, but then, of course, you can also extend the blade, and then it gets even longer. So the whole red and red, you know, slightly different shade. The blade is like a slightly darker shade of red, I think. Yeah, I mean, you know, it kind of goes together. Although this toy isn't so great, but the blaster is decent. I also have the Gold Ranger's guitar sword blaster thing. I don't even know. It's, you know, slightly longer, but not by much. So, in terms of the length there. But this thing, it's not good. And then, of course, I'll just grab this Morpher right here in case you just wanted to see Morpher size comparison with the blaster for whatever reason. there it is. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. There's the Ninja Super Steel Blaster. So, hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Also, completely unrelated to Super Ninja Steel, but check out this Power Rangers 25th anniversary merch. This was on Amazon. This thing is awesome. My wife got this for me, and I love it. It's super cool. 25th anniversary, man, like a Power Rangers. That's insane. So that's super cool. I know we have Super Ninja Steel stuff. I do have more Super Ninja Steel reviews on the way, but I just want to take a moment and just say, like, this is crazy. It's been 25 years. So, you know, happy 25 years, Power Rangers. With that being said, bam. Oh, I have to load the other dart here. Bam. I probably should not be firing at my camera. Oh, right in the lens. Ooh, is it okay? Oh, there's actually like a dart. There's like a little circle on there. Oops. Beware of the Super Ninja Steel Blaster. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.